Hey my heroic friend, and this is the next episode of my Hero Expedition Europe tour. And in Würzburg in Germany I just stumbled into the student-founded organization Hermine. And they just talk to me on the street, and what they do is they collect things that are really needed in the refugee camps around Europe. So I will start the day with making one of my beloved smoothie bowls for my friends, and here you can see the ingredients. So I just came with my carbon neutral shuttle here, and I'm right in front of this place, and let's see if I can offer my service here.
Packing donations here. We get a lot of donations in our warehouse and send them to the places where they are needed.
The first task is to separate things into categories and to sort them in these boxes here.
My name is Christian Ludwig. I'm a student from Würzburg, and also one of the founder from the mobile refugee support. It started 2015 with the whole refugee crisis, and we watched TV, and we thought we have to do something about it. You can't just watch it, and we thought that's not a possibility for us just to watch. We have to do something, and we have enough to give here in Germany, and especially stuff we don't need anymore, and before we throw it in the trash we can bring it to the people who need it.
And here the packages go out to refugee camps all around Europe.
You forget that we still talk about humans with a history, with emotions, with a story to tell, and humans like me, like you, and that should be more in focus. There are a lot of people who are supporting us. Würzburg is a really great city. For really a lot of people are pushing us, and also the city, Firmen, Unternehmen, companies are supporting us. Exactly, the English vocabulary.
That's pretty cool. Yeah. I have to say that his attitude really impressed me. If you see something in the world that frustrates you and then you decide that you will actively do something against it. It's such an easy principle, but we so often forget about this, that we have the opportunity to do something, even if it's a really small contribution. What was interesting for me to observe is it was easy to do this little task. I mean, I just helped there for 4 hours, but it wasn't something that pushed me out of my comfort zone. So just for personal observation, doing something that feels socially awkward to me, which sometimes doesn't have any impact, or just a really small one, like donating a falafel to someone and spending €5, that is much harder for someone who has an introvert part in his personality than just doing something like this and packing stuff for refugees, for example. So it's always a question of the personal perspective. What is a hard challenge for you? And I try to continue pushing myself on all levels. So something that has maybe a bigger impact, but then also something that pushes me out of my personal comfort zone. Even if it has no impact on other people or the grand scheme of things. But I think working on these both ends is important. So I take this as an inspiration to do more things in that way and to remind myself of this attitude of there is something I don't like in the world, so I do something against it. Something good, something that helps people. That's a great reminder and a great attitude. My inner practice for this good deed was a gratefulness and kindness meditation, because I don't want to just do these things for broadcasting them, and I don't want to do this just to have nice company and exciting experiences. So I did a gratefulness meditation and a meditation where I try to connect to the people I worked with, to the people that the clothes are delivered to in the refugee camps. And now I have a much deeper and more integrated feeling than I had after leaving the warehouse, where I had this high of doing something good and connecting with other people, working with other people. But I wanted to have this deeper connection and this deeper approach behind it.